Before the video starts, I just like to say don't take everything I say so seriously. That's all. Enjoy. Also, it's like 1 a.m. right now, and I'm recording a video about feet. Goodness gracious. All right, let's get into it. I like to think there's three types of people. Foot guys before he got popular, I'll call them pre-feets. Foot guys after he got popular, we'll call them after feets. And non-foot guys, we'll call them man lovers. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, it's not. Anyways, the last one is pretty irrelevant for the topic, but it kind of felt like it made sense to include it. Nowadays, there's a kind of odd push of feet I've noticed within like the last, I don't know, maybe 1 to 2 years. I'm not judging, but it kind of felt a little sudden. Because now it's like all of a sudden, everybody wants a Latina, goth, Dami, mommy. God. I, Anyways, to the point, they all want a syrupy, I don't know if you could say that on YouTube. I never read the guidelines. I don't really care to. But they want a kind of playtime, right? Let's say that. And I'm gonna be real, if you've ever actually made that statement, like unironically, like the whole I'm not gonna lie, please develop a personality this year for the both of us. Anyways, what I was saying earlier, out of nowhere, you see feet pushed heavily in memes. I mean, I don't want to say completely out of nowhere. They weren't like they were there before, but I swear I didn't feel like this common. I don't know if that's the phrasing I'm looking for, but it's like it is possible to fall into things you didn't like before, like word usage. For example, you might start using a word ironically, but now it's a full-on part of your vocabulary. You didn't actually like toes, but now, hold on, a nibble might not be too crazy. Then what's after that nibble? All that's to say is, I think a lot of these after feats, remember that term, were developed within the last year or two. Like low key, I do kind of think some of these memes are converting people into liking feet, bro. Like, hold on, hear me out. Started as a joke, now they're talking about some, I prefer white toes over French tips in some of these comment sections. Like, I've seen so many of these posts and comments, some of you are not joking. Okay, so some of you are probably thinking, cool, but where does the money part come in? I have a short attention span. Alright, give me a second, I'm gonna get there right now. Hold on, you gotta really open your mind for this one. How deep does marketing go? Think about it. They account for all sorts of metrics. Is it crazy to think they add the feed in to get more engagement, which they profit from? What do I mean by engagement they profit from? Okay, well, they got the feet in the picture. Thirsty ass motherfuckers are commenting. That boost their, their post, whatever the hell it is, video, whatever, further giving them more engagement. This shows their brand more, which in turn can get them more money. I mean, come on. I don't know exactly how Instagram ads work, but please tell me, like, look at this comment section and tell me any of them are thinking about the product, whatever it was. I don't really remember what the product was, but either way, I mean, look at this. Ask anyone in that comment section to identify any colors, and I promise you the only color they could identify is the color of the toes, bruh. What? Engagement is engagement, though. An even better example for the money method. A delivery driver puts their feet into the frame of the picture and gets better tips. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people already heard about that story. I don't know if it's cap or not, but like, I could believe it. I could genuinely believe that. Like, it sounds nuts, but there's a lot of foot guys that would do anything for a crumb, a peep of white toe, bro. Also, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I just don't feel like searching up e-girl feet, but I guarantee you, if you are a girl gamer, you are in a untapped market. I guarantee you. DM one of these losers. That's a bag. Hell, screw being a girl. It's 2026. If you are a femboy, petite, that is your bag right there. Also, I'm just realizing I called it an untapped market. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That market's pretty tapped, but there's never an outage or whatever the word I'm thinking of foot guys. Never. You can find them on all corners of the internet. Get your bag. Honestly, I think my brain is fried. It's like 2 a.m. now, and I'm still talking about feet, man. Also, just one more thing. Do you guys think they like overly design character feats in video games? So like people would want to buy them to stare at the character. You know that I'm wilding. I'm wilding. I'm sorry. But like now, the jokes aside, though, I mean, like some of them have to be doing it right. Like you know, at least some of these developers are sneaking in their fetishes and whatnot. Like at least one has done it. Alright, you guys get the point. You can make money off of feed or something like that. That's enough talking about feed for the night, bro. I'm going to bed. Good night, bro.